I didn't go to his college games at USC because he had the heart condition. I waited and waited and waited until he got to the pro level because I wanted to give the kid a chance because obviously being LeBron James' son puts him in a very precarious position. So this
Bronny got his career high this week, scoring 17.
Right.
Who did they play against?
The Bucks.
The Milwaukee Bucks.
This is my thing with Bronny. And see, this is where I see both LeBron and Stephen A being wrong. Well, with Bronny, how much criticism do you give a 55th pick? Like, how much scrutiny do you give a 55th pick? You don't give him time to grow into the game. You just expect him to be popping right there. That's Stephen A's thing.
Right. You normally don't hear anything about a second-round draft pick.
You damn sure don't.
Let's be honest.
It's a Gilbert Arenas or a Manu.
Exactly. You really don't hear about a second-round draft pick maybe a year or two in, and that only way that happened is they on a contending team. They come in as a specialist and they blossoming in their role.
So you're not giving this kid. I'm sorry,
he's a man.
This kid any time to grow into what he might possibly be, and that's where LeBron is at fault because you putting all this pressure on your son, and then Stephen A is at fault because you're following him up, knowing that he's the 55th pick in the draft. There were 55 other guys that y'all don't talk about, but y'all talk about Bronny all the time.
Well, again, I don't blame LeBron for putting his son in the position that he in, because if any of us had the power to put our children in a certain position, we're going to do the same thing. Now, as far as our opinions outside of him, whether his son can, obviously he feel like his son can play. Obviously the Lakers feel like they can play because I don't give a damn how great you are. You're not bigger than the organization. So if the organization believes that at the 55th pick in the second round was good enough to pick you, then obviously it was good enough.
And he can play. Like, Bronny can ball.
Yes, he can.
And then we don't remember or we forget that he had the heart thing.
Yeah,
probably about 3 years ago.
No, it was like a year ago. It was a year ago.
Oh, okay. He just got over the heart
thing. So he pretty much ain't got
that.
his legs and nothing up on it until just now, and because of that.
So we're being unfair, or they're being unfair. We're not giving the kid a chance to see if the boy can ball. The boy dropped 17 on the Bucks.
Listen, man, you got, like I said, the one thing that I can say about out of all the greats and their sons, LeBron and his sons is documented that they legitimately work out. They do shot drills, the whole nine. So you don't see haven't heard or seen any other NBA greats done that with their own sons as well.
What you mean? Arenas?
Is he in the league now?
He on the way?
That's what I'm talking about.
But that's what I'm saying.
What I'm talking about, everybody before LeBron, the son's great. Michael Jordan will be to come in mind. We don't have any evidence, heard anything about.
I think Mike knew his boys weren't.
Yeah. Mike was gambling.
Mike knew his boys weren't.
Mike knew early.
Ball moment.
He knew early. He knew that it was like, nah, ain't even gonna hype it.
So like I said again, the James gang.
The
James gang. They do the shot drills and everything. They legitimately work out and ball, and so that's the reason why it's different.
Yeah, well, I hope Bronny has many more games like this to shut up all the critics. Yeah. And I do agree.
In the G League, he be like,
look, I know his jersey sales are crazy.
Yeah, in the G League,
I know his jersey sales are crazy.
In the G League, he be balling. You know what I'm saying? It just, again, when you coming off the bench, you know what I'm saying, he's not overly tall. You know what I'm saying?
He didn't really play in college.
And you, like I said, he coming over heart condition, so he just trying to fit his role. Yeah, the pressure is even more on him because your dad is one of the greatest players of all time. So you're going to be viewed and criticized a lot differently from an average second-round draft pick.
Yes. So great luck to Bronny.